As a result of the conflict with Iran, American consumers are feeling the impacts of rising gas prices.
With spring break on the horizon, let's get ready for a strong fourth marketing period.
And March Madness is coming to a close with the Final Four set for both the men's and women's teams.
All of this and more on the Pegasi News Network. Good morning, I'm Ari Ostro.
And I am Krishna Manam. Our first story this morning is the rising gas prices as a result of the war in the Middle East.
Please welcome our global national correspondents, Nishta and Sophia.
Thank you, Krishna and Ari. Hello, everyone. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Nishta Lakhani. To start off this week, gas prices have continued to rise.
All over the state, gas prices have exceeded to over $4 a gallon due to the escalating conflict with Iran.
Prices all over the country have been dealing with the same issues as well. California's gas prices has reached the highest in the nation, with the state average for regular unleaded hovering around $5.85.
Gas prices are rising primarily due to the ongoing war in Iran, which has threatened global supply and disrupting shipping, notably in the Strait of Hormuz.
Increased seasonal demand and a shift to summer blend fuel are compounding this, causing the national average to approach $4 a gallon.
Also, concerning the spring break traveling season, TSA employees face severe payment delays due to the partial government shutdown stemming from political deadlock over immigration enforcement.
As of late March 2026, Democrats held up the Department of Homeland Security funding to demand restrictions on immigration and customs enforcement operations, while the House of Republicans pushed for full unconditional funding.
On March 2027-2026, the president signed a memorandum forcing the payment of 50,000 plus TSA agents as the shutdown reaching a breaking point, with many agents calling in sick or leaving, causing long airport lines.
That's all for this week, and have a wonderful spring break.
Thank you guys. Moving on, with the fourth marking period here, we have some exciting school news to round the school year out.
Joining us now with more information on this are our student interest correspondents, Sophia and Harper.
Hey y'all, it's Sophia and Harper. This evening, there's a Union versus Ottawa girls soccer game at Hosman Field. The JV game starts at 4 and the varsity game starts at 6.
Be aware, Easter is coming up. Bunnygrams are being delivered right now to core classes by the Easter Bunny himself.
The annual grade competition Spirit Week was a success. Thank you to everyone who participated in the themed activities and Spirit Days. As always, the seniors came out on the top.
If you have not turned in your National Honor Society dues, today is the last day to turn them in. Pay $15 cash or check to Mrs. Anderson's room before the end of the school day.
Pop and corn sales continue on Fridays. Be sure to buy some pop and popcorn to support your Say Hi Orchestra and class of 2029.
On Tuesdays, Costco pizza, chips, Sprite, and Coke are being sold in front of the Media Center after school for $1 to $2 for the Dream Dresses Club.
That's it for this week.
Let us know if you have anything you would like added to this segment of the PNN.
We'll see you not next week.
Have an amazing spring break. Hey, you didn't say your happy Easter.
And a happy Easter.
Thank you both, but we're at that time of the show again. It's time for the rundown.
As always, we will have 1 minute to report as many news stories as possible.
60 seconds on the clock, and go.
The Supreme Court will soon be hearing oral arguments over President Trump's executive order to end birthright citizenship, which was previously blocked by lower courts.
The Trump administration allowed a Russian oil tanker to enter Cuba after months of an oil blockade that has caused a humanitarian crisis.
The cherry blossoms are in full bloom in Washington, D.C. and are expected to stick around for a few more weeks. New this year, there's an additional 250 new cherry blossoms from Japan in honor of America's 250th birthday.
The Obama Presidential Center on the south side of Chicago will officially be open to the public in June after nearly 5 years of construction.
Spring break starts tomorrow, April 3rd, and we will be back in school on Monday, April 13th.
Sugar the surfing dog, the first canine inducted into the Surfers Hall of Fame, passed away earlier this week. He was a 16-year-old rescue dog who was a 5-time dog surfing world champion.
Surf's pup, Sugar.
Next up, let's enter the sports report with Eli Hajar and Ari Ostro.
Welcome back to the Sports Report. I'm Ari Ostro.
And I'm Eli Hajar.
Finally.
Finally what?
You've been gone for like 3 weeks.
I've been gone. You go to DC 1 week, New York another week, you're always gone.
Yeah.
I did it last week by myself.
Yeah, I was gone, you're right. Anyways, let's get right into it with some March Madness news. Unfortunately for you MSU fans, Michigan State lost in the Sweet 16. They were down by almost 20 points at one point in the first half.
Ouch.
To UConn, and they bounced all the way back, had the lead for a minute, lost it the next minute, lost the game pretty convincingly towards the end to UConn.
Still, valiant effort.
Mhm.
MSU had a good season,
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah.
U of M, on the other hand,
Literally cruised straight to the Elite Eight.
yes,
Yeah.
beat Texas by
Tennessee
by 20?
by 33 points. And then on the other side for women's, Michigan State lost a couple of weeks ago, but Michigan was also in the Elite Eight against another UT, not University of Tennessee, but versus the University of
Got it,
Texas.
that's why I mixed them up.
And they got held to 41 points in a blowout loss to Texas. But they made the Elite Eight. So
But our biggest news has to be UConn and Duke, right? And someone was at the game.
Oh yeah, right. So I was in attendance for the big game between UConn and Duke, number 1 seed versus number 2 seed in the East region. It was a little bit of a blowout in the first half. UConn basically had what happened to them against Michigan State happen to them. So they were down 19 points with 5 minutes left in the first half, and slowly but surely throughout the second half kind of cut into that lead. They didn't play bad basketball, they just couldn't shoot. At one point they were 5.2% from beyond the arch in the three-point line. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But then their shots started dropping, and finally, with 10 seconds left, they were down 2 points. Duke had the ball. All they needed to do was get fouled to win the game and advance to their second Final Four in a row. But instead, they turned the ball over with 5 seconds left. There were passes made, and with 0.3 seconds left on the clock, there was a clutch shot from 40 feet outside of the net to win the game for the UConn Huskies.
Pretty crazy. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Yeah.
Hayden Boozer probably didn't sleep well that night.
No.
But, I mean, other than March Madness, we have international friendlies for soccer, most notably Brazil versus France, and unfortunately, Brazil did lose 2-1 to France. We have the World Cup, obviously, coming upon us.
And some exciting local news for our girls' soccer teams at Ottawa and Union.
Ottawa Hills varsity and JV girls team beat Godwin Heights rather convincingly, and their JV team beat Catholic Central as well. So, good start to this season, girls.
Yeah, good job. So for the Final Four, Eli, who do we have?
And for the Final Four, March Madness, we have Michigan, UConn, Illinois, and Arizona. So, looking like a good few matches.
Yeah, really anybody could win it all. It's anybody's game. Whoever wins it all.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yep, that's how a tournament works.
All right.
See you next week.
Hello, my name is Luke Fan, and you're being advertised to. Do you like writing? The answer is probably no, and I get it. English essays aren't exactly that exhilarating. But writing about your personal interests can be way more fun. So that's why I'm telling you today about the City Voice, the school newspaper. Writing for the City Voice can be beneficial in a whole host of different ways. First, like I said before, you can write about anything that you're personally interested in. If you want to talk about it, we want to hear about it. Fashion, politics, history, and the like. Anything goes. Also, if you're needing creativity cast hours, the City Voice is an excellent way to get them. And on top of that, we enter into yearly journalism competitions. And we do win. If you're looking towards the future, this stuff can be super helpful on college and job resumes. So if you're interested or just want to take a peek inside, make sure to drop by room 326 between 2:45 and 3:15 p.m. Or if you need some more clarifying details, you can email Mr. Beckwith or myself at these emails. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled programming. This ad is actually not over. Since we have basically no members and all of them are seniors, we really need a better motivation for people to join.
Isn't that coming across as kind of desperate?
I am desperate. So join us on April 23rd for the City Voice Pizza Party, which will be held immediately after school. Anyone can join this party, and the only requirement is that you write one article and have it published. So come on down, write about anything, and join us for the celebration.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the PNN. I'm your host Karina Willink.
And I'm Everett Willink.
And today's question is sort of an April Fool's theme. So what's a prank you've gotten pulled on you, you're planning to pull, or like you've pulled before?
Yep.
We're here with
Sophie.
Cece?
And what's an April Fool's prank that you guys have done or one that you're planning on doing?
In one of our classes, and everyone is on board with it.
Let's just say it has to do with tissues and lining up. So get hype.
I'm here with
Alan, Emmett.
And what's an April Fool's prank that you're gonna plan or you've done or someone's done to you?
Our teacher said that we were gonna have like 5 tests and 5 pages of homework.
No.
Pour a bucket of water on my friend.
Thanks for watching the last ever PNN.
April Fool's.
Thank you all for joining us for today's episode.
If you would like to join the PNN team next year, let us or Mr. Beckwith know, because we are currently looking for people to join our fun segment and interview teams. This can be individuals, or if you want to make it more fun, which we highly recommend, do it with your friends.
We won't see you next week, so have a great spring break, everybody, and until then, smile every chance you get.